This is Bruce Boudreau, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It is Thursday night, September the 28th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. I saw a bit of chat in the chat before I got in here. Adam, I hope you're doing okay. It sounds like you're having a tougher day, but that's all right. Sometimes we have good days. Sometimes we have bad days, and it really warms my heart to see everyone in the community reaching out to Adam. So Adam, even if you want to hang out in the background and not say too much, that's cool. If you want to continue to chat and know that you have the love and support of the community, that is cool too. Moderators, thank you for doing what you need to do in advance to keep this a safe and positive space. Members, legends, Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks for your support. As always, I appreciate you, and to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, in the Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world. Thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. But the fact that you are here with me, I always appreciate you, and I never take you for granted. So let's get going here. What you can do to get involved, subscribe so you can get active in the chat section and get notified of my videos whenever I do them pretty soon, every single day. There are 32 of you in here, which is awesome. There are only 4 likes on the video. Not so awesome. So 32 of you, that means we should at least get to 15 likes. So everyone, let's try something. Take a second right now. Stop what you're doing. You can even stop listening to me after I say the next sentence. Hit the like button right now. I'm going to give you 5 or 10 seconds to do that as we see that number jump way up. You can leave a donation and get the donation train out of the station. You can gift a membership, which is the same as a $5 donation, but then doubles as a donation and get someone free franchise membership. You can also buy your own membership. You can upgrade your own membership. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review as well. So Adam's having a tough day, which is fine. We all have our tough days. Carol's having a good day. It sounds like the government approved her bed, which is great. I am wearing Justin's favorite shirt, Mary's Meals. Actually, you know why it's a staple, Justin? Because it's what I wear to bed. So it doesn't mean that I've been sleeping already. It does mean that, once a week I will wear this on the stream, but I'm basically wearing this every night as long as it doesn't stink or I spill a bunch of food on it. And Justin, I wanted to tell you, I met 2 of your supervisors, well, at least one. Tonight I met Misha and Myra. Misha, I believe, was your supervisor last week or something, or a couple weeks ago. I met them at a Vietnamese restaurant in Richmond. They were talking about the Canucks the entire meal. And then I asked them afterwards in the parking lot. I said, "Hey, are you guys big Canucks fans?" And then Misha says, "Oh my gosh, are you Canuck Clay?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Can I get your number?" Because I work for the team. I said, "Oh, what do you guys do?" And they said that they're both hospitality supervisors. So they both said to text them next time at the arena, and that they can hook me up with free food and drink. I don't know if he was just saying that to be nice or if he actually can. Regardless, it's awesome. So yes, and I mentioned you, Justin, when he talked about hospitality. I mentioned your name, and then he said that you're a great guy, and he goes, "Have you met him?" I said, "Have I met him?" Justin is like my longtime supporters on my channel. We've gone out to eat together. We've gone to games together. Of course I've met him. And then we had a Justin Lai Admiration Society. So Justin, that's for you. I got a chance to meet Misha and Myra tonight. Very, 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 very nice people. Speaking of nice, this is nice. Legendary Lucas Gates gets the donation train out of the station. Let's remember that this preseason scores don't matter. These are like season trials to see who's going to make the opening night roster. 23-24 goal horn sent. Yes, I did get it. Like, sub, become a member, and more. Lucas, totally hear you. I'll buy what you're selling, but there will be people who are concerned that the Canucks have not won yet in preseason, especially for a team that says they needed to get off to a good start. So I hear ya. I'm not disagreeing, but I'm just offering up the other side too, which I have time for as well. Always have time for you, Lucas. Let's give Lucas some much deserved love in the chat. Also, Adam, not feeling well, but well enough to do this. Adam gives some membership. He says, because this stream cares. Thank you, Adam. $5 donation. And Duffman604 is the lucky recipient. So let's give some love to Adam, and let's welcome Duffman back to the CCC community. Okay, let's talk about this game. And Lucas nicely led into it. So the Canucks are now 0-2-1 or 0-3, however you want to look at it. But there's a big O in the wins column. Canucks have 3 more home games. They got this Saturday hosting Edmonton. They got Wednesday hosting Seattle in Abbotsford. And they got Friday hosting Calgary. Now. Yeah, I don't have to repeat the two opposite ends of the spectrum, because I'll be saying the exact same thing I said after the 10-0 loss on Sunday, is that on one hand, it is preseason. Games don't matter yet. And it's more about, I agree, it's more about evaluation and impressing the coaches. But you can also impress the coaches much better when you're winning and when you're playing well as a team. So the flip side of it's only preseason, the games don't count. Fair, totally fair. But the flip side is I'd rather be 2-0-1 than 0-2-1. I'd rather be 3-0, but actually even better. And I would love it if we had scored more than 2 goals so far, and that more than 1 goal from a forward, basically. So yes, the goal scorers have been Quinn Hughes and Connor Garland for us so far. And that Garland goal was nice. It was a great read by Bovenlander at the blue line, and then a nice pass from Suter across to Garland, puts it past Grubauer, no problem. And that was the Canucks' only goal. When you look at the 3 goals they gave up, remember, I always talk about not just when the Canucks get scored on, when the Canucks do the scoring as well. Usually it's because of a mistake of some sort. So on the first goal, you could argue that all 3 of Irwin, Bovenlander, and Podkolzin played that goal poorly, especially when they had chances to clear the puck. The second goal was Bovenlander straight up the gut, so that wasn't great. And the third goal, I remember, was that stretch pass, line to line, and then I think Garland was one who cheated over and basically caught the Canucks in an outman situation. Demko was fine, made 24 or 27 saves, or 25 or 28 or 26, whatever. He only led in 3 goals and he made about 25 saves. He was fine. I will talk about the rest of the team in a second, but I want to recognize Shannon's membership message. So remember, all members get 1 message a month that they can use. So and it also shows how long you've been a member. So Shannon, Hall of Fame member, 29 months worth. Thanks, Clay, for taking time out of your evenings when you could be doing family stuff. You're welcome, Shannon. The fact, and I have a nice face, but the fact that you take time out of your busy evening to come and do the streams, I appreciate all you do for the CCC community. Excellent. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for the wonderful message. Thank you for your loyal viewership and for the very kind words. I appreciate it. I am lucky that Gil allows me or understands why I love doing this, that my 3 kids are old enough and they're quite independent. And yeah, keep talking about it in the stream for sure. But keep talking about it. But I'm going to basically ask you how concerned you are the fact that we're basically winless halfway through the preseason. But that will be the question I ask you in about 5 or 6 minutes or so. Before I continue to talk about tonight's game, we got another membership gift. This from the legendary Carol Bovenlander. Legendary Carol Bovenlander gifts a membership, and that $5 donation, that franchise membership for a month, goes to Rosario, longtime favorite of the Canucks community. So Rosario, welcome back to CCC membership. I think you've been in there once. So I think with those two memberships, you guys, we are over 80 members, which is, I think, the highest I've ever had. So thank you. For those of you who were on the member stream last night, if you weren't, you missed a chance to win tickets. And we played Wheel of Names once again, and legendary Lucas Gates ends up winning a pair of preseason tickets to the Calgary game on October 6th. I think he was working that day, but I'm sure he'll figure it out and do something smart for sure. So yes, that's what you're missing if you don't come to the members live streams. And again, that was last night. A lot of fun. We do that once a month. Here she is. I love it when everyone's here, but I especially love it when our friend from Seattle, Missy, were you at the game tonight? I was definitely thinking about you. I didn't get a chance to reach out to you before the game because I was watching Kayla's volleyball game. Many of you saw the post. Kayla, grade 11, made her high school senior volleyball team, starting middle blocker. She's never played middle before in her life. She did great. She was aggressive at the net. She was pretty smart. A couple of plays that because I'm such a good volleyball, a couple of plays where I told her what she could have done better. But overall, I thought Kayla did a great job. And if you saw my post on either Instagram or Twitter, you know that very proud of her. So it was awesome. It was awesome to watch Kayla play and to do very well against players that admittedly they're better than her. They're more experienced than her, but Kayla has a lot of heart. And Missy, you said you're not at the game tonight. No problem. It doesn't sound like you missed that much. Now, according to Rick Tocchet, I think he liked the effort last night in Edmonton. I'm not convinced he liked the effort tonight. And he said they got to get better on the boards. They got to be a bit tougher to play against. And you look at the advanced stats, and there's not much to say in terms of non-advanced stats aside from the fact that we got 1 point, 1 goal. But on the advanced stats side, there's one stat that's used a lot, and that's Corsi. And Corsi means basically it's all the shots that were attempted while you're on the ice versus all the shots that you gave up when you're on the ice. So obviously it's as a percentage. So if you're on the ice for 6 shots on goal for the Canucks, if you play for the Canucks, and then you're on the ice for 4 shots on goal by Seattle, then 6 to 4, 6 out of 10. So your Corsi would be 60%. So you follow the math, then you obviously want a Corsi of over 50%. Well, the Canucks only had 3 players over 50% Corsi tonight, and that was Dakota Joshua, Philip Hronik, and Phil DiGiuseppe. Linus Karlsson was right at 50, and then everyone else was under 50%. That means the team was outshot more when they're on the ice. And then the lowest, Matt Irwin, 21%. That's bad. Anthony Beauvillier, 23%. Beauvillier, Guillaume Brisebois, 25%, and Podkolzin, 30%. That's not good, you guys. That is not good at all. So you can just listening to those numbers, you can see a little bit how the Canucks were outgunned tonight. I think I missed a membership gift while I was talking about all that. Carol gifts another membership, so another $5 donation, and this one goes to Tyler behind the camera. I know Tyler will be thrilled about that. So Carol, congratulations. Carol, thank you. Let's give Carol some love. And let's welcome Tyler officially to the CCC. Wow, a lot of things going on. A lot of people being generous, as always. Like I said, Demko was good. I'm just looking at the stat line now. Demko was good. one thing that was noticeable was Matt Irwin had, look at his stat line. He had 6 block shots, 4 hits. So good. But then I told you he had that 23% Corsi for, which is very, very bad. A couple other things. The Canucks basically dressed 2 NHL lines. Messer. I always say that now. Miller between Besser and DiGiuseppe. And then a line that a lot of people have been talking about, the Suter, Garland, Beauvillier line. Beauvillier got dropped. Joshua got brought up halfway through the game, or in the third period. But generally that Suter, Beauvillier, Garland line will likely stick. And then only one good pair of D or NHL D men. It was Ian Cole and Philip Hronik, and they played quite well together. And then you had also Breezebaugh, Irwin, Juleson, and Willanen playing. Not sure if any of those guys make it. Well, one guy's got to make it. It looks like if they go Susie Myers and Cole Hronik, then either McWard or Juleson. My bet's on McWard, actually. I think McWard's been way better than Juleson. Maybe Cole McWard starts the season as Quinn Hughes' partner on the right side. Wouldn't that be something? All right, guys, let me do my mid-show sponsor read, and then I'll turn it over to you. Shout out to my primary sponsor, Van Seat Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Shout out to my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform Personal Training Weight Loss. You can check them out at ptform.com. Thank you to Gassy Jack Art, maker of that fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the URL, tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive a free pair of socks off your next Vessi purchase. Mid-show reminder to you to subscribe, to like the video, to leave a donation, become a member, to upgrade your membership, or to get your own membership. You can also, if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. And a couple other announcements. Don't forget my 12-hour live stream on October the 14th. And don't forget, if you're looking to buy Canucks tickets, you can email me, canuckclay@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link. And finally, members group Zoom chat. Originally, I said Sunday night, but I'm going to do it on Monday night instead at 8 p.m. because of the long weekend. I actually don't know what I'm going to be doing Sunday night yet. So let's go with Monday night at 8 p.m. The members group Zoom chat. And yeah, we'll keep it on Monday. That way, that'll be a busy night for me between that, Canucks After Dark, and my own show. But I think that's the way to go because Sunday night, I'm not sure what I'll be doing just yet. So I'll remind you guys for sure. And don't forget, that's for Hall of Fame and Legend members. Oh, yes. No, Rosario, it's a 12-hour live stream. It was going to be 24, but that was before I ruptured my Achilles tendon. And I don't want to go 24 hours straight on a bad leg. I got to continue to get my rest. So, yeah. So it's going to be a 12-hour live stream. And it'll end right before that Oilers game on October the 14th. So it'll be perfect lead up. It'll be like the longest pregame show ever. Okay, Canucks fans, tonight we have time to do both. First, we'll do Canucks questions only, Canucks and hockey related questions only. And oh, by the way, Spencer Martin put on waivers today. The Canucks have a lot of goaltenders: Demko and DeSmith, Silovs, Tolopio, Sawchenko. So there's not going to be room for Spencer Martin, especially with his poor outing last season. I do not expect him to get claimed on waivers, although Vasilevsky is going to be out for 2 months. So I do not expect Spencer Martin to be claimed on waivers, but we'll know at 9 a.m. tomorrow if he's indeed still a Vancouver Canuck and on his way to Abbotsford. Yeah, I'm surprised they did it when they did. Usually you do it right before the regular season starts where you try and chuck a bunch of guys through waivers, but I actually don't think, as much as I like Spencer Martin, I don't think the Canucks will fret too much if they end up not making it to Spencer Martin not making it through waivers. All right, let's go. And my leg, Gerald, thank you for asking. I mentioned on the stream the last couple of days, I moved from a cast to a walking boot. I feel good. I can even stand up and stuff, but my very conservative doctor wants me to stay off of not weight bearing for another 6 weeks. You coupled that 6 weeks with the 6 weeks I was not weight bearing when I was in the cast. That's 12 weeks. I think that's a little too long based on everything everyone I've talked to, all the research I've done. So I'm going to get a second opinion for sure. Missy says, how is everyone feeling about the new captain? I think unanimously people are excited. People are excited and they think Quinn Hughes is the right man for the job. Adam, Spencer Martin, no hate, but the fact that he didn't even finish his sentence, that's all we need to say. I'm concerned for sure, not panic. Oh yeah, the question was, are you concerned that the Canucks are winless halfway through the preseason? And you can talk about tonight's game, talk about anything you want about the Canucks. I'm concerned for sure, not panic button level concerned, yet only a bit concerned, as I'm glad preseason games don't count for points, for sure. The PK during the 3 games so far has been fantastic. If they're killing penalties at this rate during the season, that will easily get us more wins and points. Yeah, they have been a lot better. Bluger, Susie, Suter, Cole, all big help. I do have a little concern over the team going 0-3, but I'm still in that apathetic state when it comes to them. Nux, show me something. Exactly. Nux, show Wolf Girl something. Interesting. Remember that from last night? Or was that last night or 2 nights ago? That was 2 nights ago, right? Yeah, because last night was the member stream. 2 nights ago was the interesting. No Rosero, I will not be at the home opener. It's Wednesday night, and Wednesday nights I am committed to running religious education classes at my church. So I will not be at the home opener this year. Quinn Hughes is awesome. I actually like Quinn being captain, but I think part of it had to do with PD contract uncertainty and maybe entice him to stay longer rather than join his brothers in New Jersey. Oh, 2 different things. Yeah, PD's contract uncertainty and maybe to help Hughes entice him to stay. All fair points. Is it me or is Juleson really not good? No, it's not just you, Gerald. He's been struggling for sure. Glad he stayed. PK great. New backup great. 2 nights. 2 nights ago. Remember Alvin bashed Bruce last year. By the way, where's Jaskrin and where's Peter tonight? Because Jaskrin hasn't asked me for my jersey and Peter hasn't asked me to ask Patrick Alvin anything in my closet yet. Are those 2 guys here today? Remember Alvin bashed Bruce last year about preseason. I want to see how he defends Talkett here. Amrit, good point. I forgot about that. I also think Miller would have been a good captain, but this fan base and the socials would go even more crazy. Yeah, and then who doesn't want more craziness here? Full lineup Saturday night. I think DSS close to it, if not full, close to it. Nope, Clay, that interesting happened last night on the members only live stream. Oh, was it last night only? I felt like it was 2 nights ago. Okay. Sup, Clay? Sup to Wellipi? To Lippy? T? How do you think Kuzmenko will do in his second year? Also concerned that Vasi's out for Tampa. Yeah, I'm concerned for Tampa fans. That's 2 months, and he's a workhorse. For Kuzmenko, I do think his numbers are going to drop a bit, but it's not because he's not getting worse. It's because his shooting percentage was out of this world last year, and I think that's got to come down a little bit to league average or closer. I think PD also do well with the media. Quinn does well on and off the ice. Yeah, PD, though, can get in his moods, I think. Like, he's really good at the media, but then sometimes he'll be a bit standoffish. Pick one to make the team. Aman, what do you mean pick one? Pick one of who? Yes, Aman might make the team. Niels Aman, I know Talkett likes Aman and Di Giuseppe. So when should we start worrying about the Canucks and how they're doing? Shannon, that's up to you. I can't tell you when you are going to start worrying. I'm not worried. Like I asked you, and you guys can be worried. I'm not worried. I'll be worried if they lay an egg on the 3 home games next week, though, for sure. For sure. How confident you're the team? Sky, I'm not going to let my confidence waver based on 3 preseason games, 2 of them half roster, 1 of them barely anyone. So I'm still confident. I really am. If they lose the next game, I think I may order a panic button from Amazon. Okay. I think it's a waste of money, Rob, but you do what you need to do. If Miller was captain, I would be happy, but Hughes is a better choice. Miller is a little too emotional. Yeah. He gets so emotional, baby. I can't believe I just did that. What would be in your standard so far in preseason? At least 500, 1-1-1. Andrew, I would love if one of those wins were losses were a win, then it'd be better 1-1-1. But I'm gonna reserve judgment till after the 3 home games. I'm worried that the media will make the PD contract situation a distraction. It's clear you don't want to be asked about it. Yeah, it's tough, but you can understand why. It's the biggest story, and PD hasn't flat out said I don't want to talk about it. Don't ask me about it. But he may have to. Tampa has an excuse for another LTIR, or you mean like Kucherov? Horvat. Horvat. I think it's easy to say Podge, Juleson, and Willanen are easy cuts. Yeah, none of the three of them have done a lot so far to make the team. Nobody needs to worry too much. It's only preseason and it's practice games. All right, so there's another don't worry. Someone in the don't worry crowd for sure. For sure. Imagine that. Hi, I'm Bo Horvat, formerly of the Vancouver Canucks, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary. And I can tell you that for free. Justin, kudos, Justin. That would be awesome. Or, Clay has the best Canucks YouTube live stream out there. I'll tell you that for free. Wouldn't that be amazing if I got Horvat to say that? Horvat. Interesting. Are you sure that I didn't do that on the Tuesday night stream? Was it really on the member stream only last night? Wow. I just remember saying a lot, and it wasn't that big, the stream last night. It was good. It was actually my biggest member stream in a long time, but it still felt like it was 2 nights ago, but I guess it was last night. If Clay sings more, membership goes up and down. Well, let's see. Let's test it. No, I'll bring Marie Huey in to sing. It goes up. To be honest, I think when the actual team is together and not mixed in with the HL guys, I'm sure the guys will be winning. I sure hope so, Taylor. What players have stood out to you most so far in preseason? Outside the regulars, we will see in the lineup this season. Okay, so outside the regulars, then Studnicka has been good. Ratu's been good. And I think on D, Hirose has been good. If we're talking about guys that kind of dark horses to make the team. Or Eddie Lack, because he has a real estate agent connection with Jason Lynn. Eddie Lack. Interesting. And Carol says, I'm so sorry you're not feeling well. Who's that talking to? Whoever's not feeling well, I feel bad for you as well. Why didn't Sportsnet broadcast the game tonight? Was there too many other games? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they couldn't get a crew down there. Maybe they didn't think it was worth their time and energy. And I guess there's no rule that says they have to broadcast preseason games, but I know a lot of Canucks fans were upset for sure. Adam says Atu Ratu has been good. Dogwood wants to point out that he's the 69th person watching, although I see on my, it is. So there's Jason. Oh no, the is carried over to today. Yeah, it's like an illness. I should test for, no, I'm not going to test. Now there's 71 up to 73. Yeah, people just didn't want me hanging around on that number. What is, how are you? Is who Clay? What's who Clay? Is that how are you, Clay? Emmett, I'm great. Hope you're doing well as well. I'm not going to say this, but I'll just show it for Rosero's. DSS. Can you please stop the Respectfully, DSS? No, this is my show. I will as much as I want to. It's my show, and I can if I want to. If I want to. If I want to. You would too if it happened to you. If no one knows what I was just talking about, it's an old song. Let me know in the chat if you actually remember that song. It's by is it the Shangri-La or something? It's my party, and I can cry if I want to. I think Ratu could make the team next season. I agree with you, fangirl. Archie Baines, PDG, and Blueger line would be pain to play against. Yeah, I'm not sure if Baines is going to make it, Amritz. I'm not sure if Baines is going to make it. Is spreading. The Roots sports guys in Seattle tonight were pretty mid. John Forsen is a legend, but he sounded pretty bored tonight. What's the Root sports guys? Is that their broadcast? Both Seattle games aren't going to be broadcasted. Oh, so the one there and the one here. Very good. The final push for MLB. That's why no game on Sportsnet. Oh, thanks, Nux fan. That makes a lot of sense. We got some and some Hit the like button. What's happening with Ethan Bear? I have heard. Well, actually, someone in the market, I can't remember who, said that there is a contract there for Bear. It's just a matter of where he's going to sign it. Maybe he's going to want more money, but apparently the Canucks have offered him a contract. It mays I do even be. What does that mean, Coach Rob? I think we'll look down this road and see the as one of the great memories. Well, I don't think anyone likes it because I think DSS just left. If I want to. Podkolzin will start in Abbey. I believe you're right. See you later, DSS. Thanks for being here. Anyone seen the Family Guy cutaway of No, I have not seen that. You would too if it happened to you. Very good. My ears are bleeding now. Maybe it's Oli Ulevi as the new Oli Ulevi. Interesting. Would I ever attend a Canucks game in Seattle? Absolutely, but it's got to work out timing-wise for me. Weekends obviously better. I've seen that one playoff game in Seattle against Dallas. It was a lot of fun. How have the new additions to the team looked to you? Bluger, excellent. I think he's been the strongest. Susie, okay. Cole, pretty good. Suter, okay. DeSmith, good. So if I had to rate these guys just on the very limited sample size, like Cole only one preseason game, which I didn't even see, I just read about, I would say I'd go Bluger, DeSmith, Cole, Susie, Suter. And that doesn't mean that any of them mean bad, but I just needed to rank them. Jim Benning needs a new job. Interesting. What was Bear's numbers? You mean the number they're offering him or the number he made? I think he made like 2, but so his qualifying offer's got to be 2.2, but they didn't qualify him, but they can still sign him as a free agent. I think they want him in for between 1 and 1.5. Louis Erickson. Thoughts on Alvina's GM? I've liked it so far. He's taken a couple years to unwind the salary cap mess, but I do like the job he's been doing. Once there was a kid who... Do you or does anyone know if the Canucks have a new goal song this year? Great question. I do not know if they do. And you guys, I like this by Coach Rob. Put in the chat, what would be your ideal goal song? If you got to pick the goal song for the Vancouver Canucks, tell me your ideal goal song and tell me why it should be that. Louis Erickson signs on thinking Clay offered a 6x6 by mistake. I think it'll be Charlie during the start of the stream. Charlie, interesting. As a player, was he average? Yeah, he's an average player. But he debate whether or not he could be a long-term solution playing with Hughes. Someone reported the Canucks were trying to trade Martin, so they put him on waivers. Yeah, that was Elliot Friedman. Yeah, you usually try and trade a guy before you put him on waivers, because if you put him on waivers, you don't get any assets back for him. Myers looked awful yesterday. If Alvina is really serious about this camp, he'll cut Myers. Was Myers that bad yesterday? I didn't think he was that bad. ALTRH, I just talked about this for the last 10 minutes. I'm not overly worried, but I would like them to have one of those losses be a win for sure. Holiday, okay. Bop, very good, Will. After these games, it's evident that without Hughes and Hronek, they are hemmed in their own zone. Yes, I agree. Do I think Hirose will carry the third pair? I think Witten, if that's what they identify as they need a puck mover in each pair, it should be Hirose. I just have a feeling he's going to start in the AHL because he does not have to clear waivers. Angels, hey, from the Philippines, says Green Day. Gangsters Paradise. Alexa, play Holiday. Oh shoot, it's going on in my Okay, Alexa, stop. It actually went on in my kitchen. That was weird. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Okay, good. That was weird. Metallica, Go Song, anything that makes me want to hurt people. Is that the name of the song, or are you just saying you want anything that makes you want to hurt people? Push It by Salt and Pepper. Holiday by Green Day. Nickelback, Burn It to the Ground, more hype and nostalgic. Hit Me With Your Best Shot. That's a good one. F the Police by NW. I remember that song. That was when I was growing up. Anything Spice Girls. Not sure that's going to pump up the crowd. Electric Worry. Holiday for sure. Yeah, it did work. Could you actually hear it out? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you didn't hear it through the microphone because it was like it's in the next room and there's walls and doors between. That was weird. How much bigger is the new scoreboard? It is massive, Sarah. That's good. You're going on Saturday. It is massive. The pictures make it look massive, but when you see it in person, it's very impressive. And when I saw, I was at the Lionel Richie concert. I didn't even see it on. It wasn't being used, but it looks so good. Wait, Witten, you have your you have your laptop on loud enough, your computer, where my voice coming through your computer turned on and off your Alexa. That's pretty impressive. 5 for fighting. 100 years. Alexa's going crazy. Sorry about that. I'd make the goal song Thunder by Imagine Dragons or Can't Hold Us by Macklemore. Yeah, I'm not going to say this one out loud. The Abbotsford scoreboard is up for bids at Able Auction. Dogwood, I did not know that. You Make My Dreams Come True. Yes, that's the Leafs and TNT. Yes, I know those two songs for sure. Adam wants me to stop saying Alexa. All right, guys, let's do 2 more minutes of Canucks hockey-related questions. And then tonight, I feel I'm in a good mood. And I'm not streaming again until Sunday. So let's do 10 minutes of Ask Me Anything as well. So let's transition into some Ask Me Anything to wind up the night. So Ask Me Anything, sprinkling the last of the Canucks questions. Shots by LMFAO featuring Lil Jon. Make the skate jersey full time and black, red, yellow. Yes, I remember that one too. We need an aggressive song. I like Bust a Move by Young MC. Is that aggressive enough? No More, U2. Has Abbotsford shown their new scoreboard yet? I don't know about that, Rosario. Maybe it's been on social. I don't know. What about Warrant Cherry Pie? It's about score. I think that's the wrong kind of scoring, Dogwood. Does Paz make the team? Wolfgirl, I don't think so. Not the way he's been playing. When does AHL training camp start? Usually right after NHL camps are done, I think. Pod's trade fodder? No. I don't think you want to give up on him just yet. He's too young and he's too cheap. Despite the losses, I think the Canucks did great the past few games, excluding the 10-0. Their defense is definitely better, which is something they needed. Yeah, they've only given up 2 and 3 goals, so not bad. The Boys Are Back by Dropkick Murphys. Maybe a local band, original song. Yeah, original songs are tough though because people don't know them, but I hear what you're saying. Carol, I can call you on the weekend. I don't have time tomorrow. I have a busy day at work tomorrow. Or I'll see if I can sneak in some time, but maybe it'll have to be on the weekend, Carol. Rathbone on waivers or traded. I think it's got to be waivers. I don't think you can get anything on a trade. Kickstart My Heart. Going to the last preseason game. Nice. I'll be there too on the 6th. I hope Hogs and Pods can turn it around. Me too. That's what happens when Pods stayed in Russia. You mean playing in the K? Okay, let's move to Ask Me Anything now, you guys. Last 7 or 8 minutes of the stream. Let's go to Ask Me Anything. While I'm waiting for that, I'm just messaging Kayla something. She asked for something. So I'll do that really quickly while you guys are pumping in your questions for Ask Me Anything. Let's go. Last 7 minutes of the stream. Let's see what happens. Okay, what do we got? What do we got, you guys? Any questions tonight? Everyone's so quiet. Favorite part of the musical Hamilton? The combination of helpless to satisfied. That is my favorite part. Favorite TV show growing up? Ooh. Growing up, I really like Family Ties with Michael J. Fox. I like Silver Spoons. Fresh Prince, but that was a little bit older. Favorite movie has always been Shawshank Redemption. I know not when I was small. When I was small, I guess I enjoyed E.T., but yeah, there are a couple. If I'm not a Canucks fan, what team would you support based on the last 5 teams? Locally, BC Lions over the Whitecaps. I used to be a massive BC Lions fan. And if you're talking about a hockey team, probably, my next favorite teams are Winnipeg, Tampa, and Colorado. So one of those 3 teams. Good question, Adam. Best high school good memory? That would have to be meeting Gil. Meeting Gil, who's now my wife, of course. Who's your favorite prospect that might make the team? Hirose. Who tanks for the 2024 draft? Maybe Anaheim or San Jose. I don't know. Did I have a BMX bike? I did. I was actually pretty good with bikes. I took a course in PE where we learned how to build and clean and dismantle them. So I did like biking. I should probably do more. Best concert I've ever gone to. You know, I haven't got to go to Justin Timberlake or Bruno Mars. I think those would be a lot of fun. It wasn't the best pizzazz, but from a music standpoint, maybe it was a Phil Collins concert, actually. I really enjoyed a Phil Collins concert I went to 20 years ago. Would the Grizzlies survive in this market in today's age without relocation? I think they could. I think it would be a fight for sponsorship money in Vancouver, but I think because there's just simply more knowledge and understanding about Vancouver and Canada, I think they'd have a better run this year. I mean, now. I don't know who's going to play. It could be Seelovs because Demko got this one. I don't know. One NHL arena you really want to visit. I have Nashville's arena would be cool. I think Nashville or maybe Toronto, Nashville, Madison Square. I want to go to Madison Square as well. I don't know. Ziegler signed. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm going to stick with the non-hockey questions. It's Ask Me Anything, so I'm going to stick to the non-hockey questions. It's a Apple Watch. Hi, T. It's an Apple Watch. With all the Taylor Swift gossip lately with the football player, she was interested in Canuck. Who would you say would be the leading candidate? A grizzled vet or a younger guy? I think it would be like, I could see Besser. Can't you see Brock Besser with Taylor Swift? I think it would be not like one of our rookies, but kind of like a middle age. When we talk about like a middle veteran, a middle experienced type guy. So I could see, I think Swift and Besser would make a great couple. Apparently NSYNC is putting out a new song tomorrow and they're doing something for the new Troll movie as Justin Timberlake stars in it. Wow. So they had that reunion somewhere recently, right? And there's been a lot of interest about them. Silver Spoons. Silver Spoons. Indeed. So, do you have to take your walking boot off at night? And do you get pain at night? No, I have to leave the boot on to sleep, Shannon, so I don't nudge it accidentally. The only time I take the boot off is to shower. Taylor Swift did not tour in Vancouver, therefore a Canucks player is the least of her worries. That's true. Favorite menu item at Monkey Nine Brewing? 2. I like the steak, but I especially like the pesto linguine with prawns. That is my favorite. That is my favorite for sure. Okay, friends, last 2 minutes, and then we'll wrap up. What's Hot Ones NSYNC? What does that mean? Favorite cartoon growing up? Does anyone remember one called Star Wars? It was a Japanese one with the blue guys, the red guys, the green guys. I mean, that was their outfits. But I used to watch a show called Star Wars. No, Star Blazers. Sorry. Not Star Wars. Is it Star Blazers? Star Blazers. It's Star Blazers, right? Hold on. Now I feel like I'm going crazy. Star Blazers. Yes, the old Star Blazers, like from the 70s and 80s. Danger lurking everywhere, but we know we've got to dare. Evil ships and evil men and evil dreams. No, evil something they can't destroy. Anyways, yeah, Star Blazers. That was the one. The VMAs or something, the award went to Taylor Swift. Do you have a dream vacation spot? I love tropical, like the Hawaiis of the world, but I want to take Gail to Rome. We were going to go in 2020, but COVID happened, so maybe 2025, although we just booked our tickets. I will be taking a break from streaming next summer as I'll be in the Philippines for 3 weeks. Any plans for collaborations with other hockey YouTubers besides Parker this season to preview division or do predictions? Yes, Justin. I'll let you guys all in a little secret. For my 12-hour live stream, it's going to be less about media, like famous media people, and more about creators. Because I want to use my platform to kind of raise up other creators, bigger or smaller than I am. I don't necessarily have to get the big fish. I might try and get a couple for that stream, but I'm going to focus more on creators and get other people to get them more exposure type thing. Yeah, Scooby-Doo is my second favorite, Fillmore. You're right. It was. What's my favorite song right now? There's a religious song by Kirk Franklin called All Things that I really love, and I've been listening to a lot because, especially with my injury, it talks about God can do all things, the big and the small things. That's a really, really good message for me right now. I like Elton John, I'm Still Standing, as victory song, but DJ Khaled, All I Do Is Win. Yes, that would be good. That'd be good. Favorite kid cereal, Sugar Crisp. Probably the worst cereal ever made for you, but I love Sugar Crisp. I have done an escape room. In fact, my friend owns Hide and Seek. No, Hide and Seek. Seek and Hide. Seek and Find. Find and Seek. Find and Seek. I'm getting all my words mixed up today. He owns Find and Seek in Tinseltown, and I do like doing them. Would I take a family trip to Florida? Yes, we actually have before, Fangirl, on our way to... We had done 2 family trips. One of them was Disney World specifically, and the other one was to go on a cruise. Oh, Hot Ones is a YouTube show that has people eat wings with different levels of hot sauce. That makes sense. Thank you for that. Clay broke my brain. Parker, you and HTC need to do a live together. HTC. What's HTC? Hot Take Hockey? What's HTC? Hot Take. Was that HTH? Nux fan, I'm losing it. What's HTC? Go to Baguio. Ah, okay. Good to know. Oh, the hockey guy? Clay, what's your thoughts on your favorite show you watch around this time of year? Around this time of year, I got to catch up on The Blacklist and Criminal Minds. Those are my 2 favorite shows, so that's what I got to catch up on. Yes, Hot Take Hockey. That makes sense. Good to see you like gospel. Need some soul in your life. Absolutely. Amen. Jason, the live stream will be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific time on October 14th. Okay, we're about to end. Any last thoughts before I end off the stream? Otherwise, I'll get ready to wrap up. And I appreciate you guys being here. Moderators didn't look too busy tonight, which is a good thing. But that's good. Streams have been quite big recently. This one's a bit smaller today, but that's fine. Overall, it's been really, really good. And I think people are getting really excited for this season. Now, all the Canucks have to do is win a game. Thank you to my legends, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Andrew Chang. Thank you to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well for supporting me. And thanks to all of you for watching, for subscribing, for liking the video. Always appreciate you. Never take you for granted. To Lucas for the donation, to Shannon for using her membership message. And it doesn't show me, but I know that at least Adam and Carol gifted members tonight. Does that sound right? Carol did 1. Carol did 2 and Adam did 1, I think. So whoever gifted members, I think it's Adam and Carol. Thank you for that generosity as well. I want to thank my sponsors, Vancity Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform, Personal Training, Weight Loss. And again, if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. On your way out, subscribe, like the video, leave a late donation, become a member, upgrade your membership, or donate a membership. And sorry, I was thinking one last thing. Yes. And don't forget that my next stream will be Sunday night at 10:30. And then Monday night will be crazy. It'll be 8 o'clock, group Zoom chat for Hall of Fame and Legends. Then it will be Canucks After Dark, and then my own show. That's all on the Monday. But until then, if you want to see my Canucks ticket list, send me an email to canuckclay@gmail.com. And other than that, hope you have a good long weekend. It's a national holiday. It's the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. So hope you will be able to spend some time in reflection over the weekend. And I really appreciate all of you being here on a Thursday night. So once again, thanks everyone. Oh, and sneak peek new food items coming this season. Okay. I will take a look at that. I'll make sure that I'm ready to go with that for sure. And for those of you going to the game on Saturday night, I may be there. I will know by I'll decide tomorrow if I'm actually going to be there this Saturday, but I'll be there next Friday for sure for the last preseason game of the slate. Okay, friends, thanks for being here. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? My foot. God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.